The latest Consumer Price Index report shows prices rose last month at a rate of 7.1% compared to a year ago. While still high, it would be the fifth straight month that it has slowed down. The report comes as the Fed kicks off its last two-day meeting of the year, where it's expected to again raise interest rates.
An independent review determined that the Uvalde County Sheriff's Department did not have an active shooter policy in place at the time of the Robb Elementary School shooting. Texas law does not require law enforcement agencies to have an active shooter policy. However, the Uvalde Sheriff's Office has since instituted one.
Charges against the founder of the cryptocurrency firm FTX are expected to be unveiled today. Former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested in the Bahamas at the request of the U.S. He is scheduled to appear in court today. The Southern District of New York has been investigating Bankman-Fried since FTX's collapse last month. A source says the 30-year-old faces a multi-count fraud indictment.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is set to visit El Paso today to review operations and meet with local officials and organizations. This comes as state and local officials are grappling with a spike of migrant crossings at the southern border. Border Patrol agents in El Paso say they are already at capacity as they brace for the end of a Trump-era immigration policy.
The suspect in the 1988 bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 did not enter a plea yesterday during his court appearance. He said he needed to retain counsel before the case proceeds. The man from Libya was formally charged for his alleged involvement in the deadly terror attack. His next hearing is set for December 27th.
Today marks 1 month since the murder of 4 college students in Idaho. Police have yet to name a suspect or motive, but they insist the case is far from going cold. They have now enlisted an army of analysts to comb through surveillance video, searching for clues.
U.S. Department of Energy expected to announce a breakthrough in nuclear fusion research. Experts say it could change the world. Scientists are excited about what could become a safe, abundant, and clean source of energy, nuclear fusion. It involves combining atoms, and it's what powers the sun. So far, scientists have struggled to get more energy out of the reactions than goes into them.
The Supreme Court has agreed to hear another challenge to President Biden's student loan forgiveness program. Justices will debate whether the two challengers have the legal right to bring the case before the court and also discuss the authorization of Biden's plan. The court announced yesterday that it's leaving the program blocked for now.
Americans seem to be split down the middle when it comes to how confident they are in the newly elected Republican majority in the House. A new CNN poll shows 51% express confidence in the House's ability to deal with major issues facing the country. And in another nearly evenly split, 49% express confidence in President Biden's ability to handle the issues. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.